Hey folks, and welcome to another video a day, number 4. Um, I'm playing some Below Zero, some Nautica Below Zero. It's recently come out. I thought I would do a series once it had come out of early access, which it's currently in. But, you know, maybe I want to play that for myself, or alternatively, we'll see how this video a day thing goes, and if all goes well, and I kind of beat this thing with the whole recording, the personal mental recording bug that I've got, then we'll think about doing something like that. But in the meantime, why don't we have a look at the beginning of this thing together, because I haven't seen this at all. I've played some Nautica right through, some Nautica the first, but this is kind of a squeakquel, as in it uses the same engine and the same physics and the same everything really, except that it is a new world, a new character, and it has new stuff. Which I really love to see, because that's kind of the way that old sequels were done back in like the 90s and so on, as a company would just use the same engine they always used. Collecting all this to read later when I'm not recording. But they would use the same engine they'd always used, but they would make a new game out of it. So, we're on an ice planet in Below Zero. I don't know whether it's just another location on the same planet you were in Subnautica. I haven't really looked at that, because if there's one thing that naming your planet via a letter number system is that it makes remembering names comparatively hard, because I think this is like, let's look at the PDA. We are on planet something. There. We're on 4546B, and I think that is a similar name to the original one, but it could also be different, because I think it was also 4 numbers in a letter. So you see the problem, especially for someone like me who's dyslexic. So there is that. Yeah, so Subnautica Below Zero, fun. Let's do some exploring rather than walking back and forth in here, shall we? I think I've got all the lore that was in there. So that's a scoot. I can't remember what they're actually called. The handheld propulsion units. Those are some prawn suits. Is leaving this stuff out here such a great idea? I mean, it's an ice planet, right? Make it pretty inedible. Maybe that's why it was left there, because it became inedible. Prawn suits are rad. People avoided using prawn suits for general get about and doing things in Subnautica, because they were slower than the Seamoth or the Cyclops even. But honestly, I just like them for everything because of their mobility. Like, speed be damned, the mobility was off the charts. Hello, Snowman. I can destroy you, but I'm not going to, because you're cute. I'm sure we'll get to see what these plants and stuff are as soon as we get a scanner. But we're in cinema mode now, and I can tell that because we don't have health or water or hunger or any of that. Sorry if it's a little bit choppy. I'm looking at the preview window here on my other screen. Sorry if it's a bit choppy. I didn't really set up this. I just went and started to play or record, so I might need to lower the settings if I ever do this again. You're pretty neat. I love alien plant designs and things because we'd never see this sort of thing on Earth. I mean, I guess you could say this is sort of like, this is less a plant and more like a sea anemone. But you could certainly never find something that produced enough heat to, well, one, we have no biological structures that can deal with that kind of heat, that it would start to glow, and two, produce that kind of heat in any sort of useful way, because you'd assume it's producing this heat to do something for itself, maybe some sort of thermal exchange going on, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure we'll get to scan them later too. See what the devs have decided they're good for. So these are the precursors, or I can't remember what they're called in Subnautica. Apologies, we're approaching the height of summer here, and for some reason this year I have allergies like crazy, probably to do with the fact that I'm more run down than usual because of the stuff that's been happening recently. But I'm very sneezy. Otherwise, fine, just sneezy. Reacting a lot to pollens and things, I think. Yes, I see that, by the way. I'm just checking out this thing first. Alright. Do we have a run? We do have a run. We shall run, and then this is pretty cool. Some sort of alien ice. That's something I love about Subnautica. It's not afraid to be colourful. Like, there is no brown in this scene whatsoever. Even that you might pick out as brown, but that's actually red. It's just been made brown by the green light that's reflecting on it. We got reds, we got blue, we got green, we got all the primaries. Like, this is the greyest thing you'll find in the game, and even then it's kind of green. So, coffee machine. PDA. I concede. So this is how you usually open the gates. I think this is dev related because it's not placed very well. And again, we're playing an early access version. So I'm sure there's some sort of dev code you can punch in and it'll open that door. Or maybe we find it out in a PDA later on, further into the alpha, because the main way to progress hasn't been finished yet. Can I? Oh, sort of. Yeah. Now, I can't die in the tutorial, so that's fun. Oh, now I'm sniffly. This is the worst. Is this the way out now? No, this is not the way out now. We shall run. I keep forgetting I can run. I don't think you could run in Subnautica on land. In the original Subnautica, for clarification. Fatouche goes the lightning. This is cool. This is like, oh gosh. I can't even remember what they're called. We used to have a volcanic wonder of the natural world in New Zealand, which was destroyed by a landslide. It's like the pink and something stairs. Someone will know what it's called. That looks like that. Too sniffly. Hang on, I'm gonna go be sniffly away from the mic. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for y'all. And break my legs. Okay. The wind is actually pushing me, which is interesting. So high winds are something we're going to have to deal with. Oh, down goes that thing. Skadoosh. And so we're introduced to the water. Great. Great. I mean, that's not great, but it's good information to have. What are you? Replenish. Oh, goodbye. So yeah, I've been thinking about a couple of things to do with the channel. And like, maybe I'm not a series person, you know? Because I've kind of been enjoying these videos a day because there's been no pressure to constantly have like a plan for the next episode. I just fire it up when I feel like firing it up, and I can just show something interesting that I think is interesting. So maybe I'm not a series person. It's been something I've been thinking about. So maybe something that I could do is I could be playing this and just, you know, for one of the episode a days, I could be like, this is the progress that I've made on my Subnautica Below Zero base. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments down below, as they say. What am I actually doing out here though? I have no indication of where I'm swimming to, do I? It's a space station, dang it. That's a something. Don't quite know what you are. Well, I do know what that is. It's my temporary habitat, but I don't know what it is. You can dolphin dive out of the water. You didn't used to be able to do that. It's very confusing, actually. It makes for very slow swimming. Hello, my friend, the survival habitat. Can I enter you before you've landed? I can, and I did. And I thought she said get a grip, but she said get equip, according to the, I'm sure I'm gonna need those. She said equipped according to the subtitles. It's not a new creature, I know this creature well. This creature is water! Yes, okay, so. I mean, fins are probably number one, and then standard O2 tank. So, silicone rubber. So we need to, it's pretty much the same so far. Right, you can cure it, you can do that stuff, and I can make a waterproof locker. Yes, that all makes sense. I think we do flippers, standard O2 tank, and then a scanner. Do we have, hello you, come here. Do we have any kelp forest that I can actually see, because it is pitch dark. It's beautiful down here though. Again, let's review the whole color situation of Subnautica and the fact that these devs are not scared to use color. We've got pink, we've got green, we've got blue. We've got like some cyans and some whites and some orange and like luminescence and some like deeper blues. Maybe that's purple because it's under a cyan light. Like, it's just, it's good. This is good stuff, y'all. Your game can be scary and imposing without color. I got it. I got it. I'm not afraid. Although I could really do with some light so that I know where I'm going, because this does not look like a kelp forest to me. Maybe it's these pink things. It's definitely not the pink things. Alright. I might be blind, YouTube. I might be blind. Oh. I went to grab a bladderfish and one swam straight past me. Yeah. Copper. Is this acid mushrooms? No. No such thing in this one. Maybe. Maybe it is the same planet because it has bladderfish. How big are these plants that I'm picking up? Only one slot. Alright, we'll continue to grab them then. Ooh, sea glide fragment. That's the machine, the self-propelling handheld propeller thing. Wait, maybe I could see. No, those are penguins. Weird penguins. Let's look at them. They've got vertical beaks. Let me get up on their iceberg. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Hey, dude. Pick up pingling. No, that's going to be dangerous. I'm going to pick that up and they're going to attack me. Okay. Aha, kelp. So all we had to do was wait around till daytime. Grapevine. So we need like the bulbs that grow on these, but I'm not seeing any. Aha, I am now. Hello, hello. Grapevine. Give to me these. Just as many as you can. Creepy vine. I'm sure we're gonna need a bit more silicon than just what we need for the Oh, you're awesome. More than just what we need for the flippers, so I'm grabbing more so we can make more. What's inventory full? Alright. Let's get home, make some flippers, then we can swim faster, get a standard O2 tank, then we can stay underwater longer, and we will be away laughing. You make silicon. So flip-flops. Standard O2 tank will need fiber mesh, which we need for you. Creepvine sample, so I'm going to need the knife first. Done. Let's jump back out there, because do I have any room in my inventory? Yeah, I have enough. Okay. Go cut a creepvine. Is there closer creepvine actually? Doesn't look like it by the land. And you know, I could be wrong. Also, I've noticed they've changed the names. I don't know whether they're temporary or not, but this is limestone outcrop, which has titanium. Dang it. Well, the one that had copper said copper rock, so I would certainly make it easier to find things like copper and silver and what have you. Alright, you, I need your creepy vine. Inventory full. Alright, well, we'll dump 2 of these. Already liking the effects of those flippers. So, we want fiber mesh. And we want standard O2 tank. And I learned a beacon for doing that. And then we want scanner. What do we need for the scanner? Battery. What do we need for a battery? I can make it. Scanner. Okay, so let's put that on 1, that on 2. Let's make some water. I haven't even looked at what's in my survival locker. That's how pro I am. That's obvious sarcasm. I always find water more important than food. Water depletes much, much faster, and if it's still the same, then that will still be true. Whoop. Drink. What about... Let's jump out here, grab a silly old fish floating too close to us. Like, that's a penguin. But we'll pick that up. I'm gonna do something cruel, guys. I'm gonna do something real cruel. if it'll let me. Doesn't look like it'll let me. You lucked out. You lucked out. This guy, though, absolutely not locking out. Lucking, that's the word. Let's scan some stuff. You, get scanned. You have been scanned. You are also swimming very strangely. Are you aware of that? Early access, folks. Pinnacarrid. Cannot scan the swarms of hoopfish. I have to find an actual hoopfish. Or boomerang fish. Excuse me, you. Do not get away from me. You need to be scanned. And then eaten. Scanned and eaten. Scanned. And eaten. Alright. Getting our sea glide. Pingling. Okay. Let's cook some fish. Let's pipe and floating air pump. No one ever makes those things. Repair tool. Multi-purpose tool. I need some crystalline sulfur and some titanium. Also now make those. What about deployables? Beacon. Yeah, and Sea Glide, which I have not scanned fully yet. So let's look for some Sea Glide fragments, wherever they may lay. That's an outcrop. It's an aye. Come here, you. Certainly did. Can I scan any of this plant life? Can I cut any of this plant life? Well, I can cut it. It doesn't do anything. What about these mushrooms? Nope. Some of the non-essential plant life, like the stuff that didn't actually do anything for you, was scannable in Subnautica, so that's why I was trying. So I like collecting lore! I have not scanned you yet. But you will not be eaten. You will be allowed to swim. For today. Grab trap. So all the scrap is definitely recognizable from Subnautica, so that's nice. So if you're a veteran of Subnautica, it's really easy to get into this. Okay, well, I learned the grav trap before I learned the Sea Glide. Sea Glide 2 and Sea Glide 3. Okay. Wonderful. More grav traps. Quartz. We'll leave that quartz for now. What am I going to need for the Sea Glide? Lubricant, copper wire, and a battery. Okay. Battery. Copper wire. Lubricant. Sea Glide. We did it! Cooked aye. Alright. Let's go. I love all these snaky things going through the world. I'm sure we're going to find that they're long petrified alien life forms. Maybe they're not petrified. I think these are barnacles growing on whatever it was. Whoosh. You know what? These are scannable. Let's scan them. Wonder if the purple things are scannable too. Because they are grabbing my attention. Violet bow. Indigenous life form. High capacity O2 tank. Great. So this game progresses linearly. In that you're encouraged to upgrade things, and what do we get for that? Okay, it's just a seed. To upgrade things, and that upgrading allows you to progress further into the game, which allows you to get further upgrades, which allows you to progress further into the game, so on and so forth. It's quite nice that way. There's not a lot of like side grading that you have to worry about, or paths that you have to worry about. It's kind of one way or the highway. Yep. What are you? You scannable? Nope, you're just cool. Fair enough. So I'm guessing they want us to make a high capacity O2 tank to progress the story, because nothing happened when I went there other than getting that high capacity. Maybe I should have stayed put longer or something and let the game kind of figure out where I was, but who knows. What is the high capacity? I need the standard, I need 2 glass, and 4 titanium and silver ore. Okay, well that's not a problem. I don't think I have silver ore, but I certainly can make glass. And then all we have to do is head back out there and find the silver, which I'm sure will be in the deep dark parts of the world that no one wants to go into except me. Like, I'm sure I'd be scared of these things in real life, but in games, I just love to explore. I love to see what crazy, creepy things people have thought up. What wonderful designs. What beautiful landscapes, and even terrifying landscapes people have dreamt up. So I'm prepared to dive straight in, usually. Usually means I end up getting killed often in games, because I I'm a bit reckless like that, but it's worth it. You limestone, you're still limestone. Still limestone. Ah. Lead. Whoosh. Oh. Haha. Oh, I remember you. Nope, nope. Okay, well, you know, I tried. That does let me get that sulfur I needed. Sea glide. Silver. There we go. Got what we needed. And some table coral. And I will definitely take that. Push our luck a little bit, but hey. I think what we'll do is I'll get that heavy O2 tank and then we'll call it here. And then maybe if I do another episode of this on a video a day, an episode a day that is, then I'll be further along and have more to show you. I think this is a good start. Whoops. Please keep propelling me to my temporary home. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got that. What did we need for the high capacity? 4 titanium and the standard O2. Take the standard O2 off. And we grab titanium. I do not have enough titanium. I should have been breaking rocks. I'm not bothering to put my tank on because I should find titanium I need just laying around out here. Should being the operative. And there's 3. Are you 4? No. Are you 4? No. Wait, yes, that was. Oh, that was silver for a second. Where are you? There. Alright, now we have 135 oxygen. So that's cool. Should be able to go into that depths that the nice sister of ours wanted us to go into. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna keep playing probably. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you for another episode a day tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.